Hi, this is Jamie, and I'm talking to you from my front yard in the midst of the blizzard or snowstorm or whatever you want to call it of 2010. This is currently February, just after the book Thought and Belief has been released, and I want to talk to you today about your beliefs. Beliefs are kind of like snowflakes. By themselves, they don't have a whole lot behind them, but when you get a lot of beliefs and you put those beliefs together, then you come up with things pretty much like what we're dealing with here today. And the thing about beliefs is that even though we think we have the same beliefs all the time, beliefs actually come and go. Some beliefs that we have actually become outdated. Now, for instance, when you're very young and you're a toddler and you need to eat your vegetables, you may have been given the belief by your parents that what you need to do is clean your plate. But when you get to be my age, or the age of some of you, maybe cleaning your plate isn't the best idea. Maybe you need to leave some things on that plate. The other situation is, let's say that you're very young and at the same time you get the belief that you're supposed to clean your plate, you also acquire the belief that it's good to wash your hands. So as you get older, you realize and you gain information that goes into your belief system like little snowflakes, and you realize cleaning your hands and washing your hands is a good idea. So that adds credibility to the idea that you really should also clean your plate because you got those beliefs at about the same time. Now, let's add to this another belief of where your parents tell you that you need to clean your room. Well, as time goes on, you know, it's still good to clean your room, but the problem that you might run into is that cleaning your room also becomes a little obscure when you move into a house or when you get into a situation that you might have an apartment or a house or a garage or a business. Working in that kind of situation can become a little obscured over the years. So beliefs don't always remain the same. Beliefs have a tendency to change over time. And like snowflakes, they tend to mount up. They tend to become piled up. And the problem with this is not so much that you have beliefs, but that these beliefs go out of date and you still have them in your belief system. Because when you hold a belief that goes out of date, what happens is that every time you come across something that conflicts with that belief, you get a little twinge of guilt on the inside of you. And that guilt is what has a tendency to pile up like the snow that's around me and behind me. And then you have difficulty functioning, and those little guilts that pile up can hinder you from having what you want in life. Because in order to get down to where you can focus on what you desire, you have to remove all of this stuff. And as you can see, a snowflake by itself isn't much, but a lot of snowflakes put together can mount up to quite a task of moving them. And you might have to remove those little guilts that you're acquiring from outdated, limiting beliefs before you can work on your desire. So the thing that you need to do is you need to confront your beliefs. You need to figure out what they are, and when you find a limiting belief, you have to confront that belief, and you have to be able to get rid of it and eliminate it. And we'll talk about that a little more later.